Let's see. Do 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 do. $500. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's put that there. Put that there, and let's play some games. All right, where's this at? Right here. So I streamed earlier, actually an hour ago. I actually got off to go eat leftovers, and yeah. I am back. I was playing a game before. I'm gonna play the same game. It's called Hand of Fate. Basically, it's like a Dungeons and Dragons type game where instead of dice, it's just cards, and the cards are random every time. And whatever you're dealt with, you have to, you know, overcome that. So we will play it now. Made with Unity. Interesting.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. Win this round, and you will your first true prize, my cup.
Your cup. Queen of Dust.
Even when you face the Queen of Dust again, what will you tell her? She has no use for men like you with
Money
no
bags, rock
causes in their hearts. Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols. I've added some cards to spice up the game.
Ooh,
In
spice.
addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Mr. Lionel, we talked to this guy earlier. Enjoying local tower. Strange old man takes thought. See next year's. Blah, I cannot speak. Touch on the shoulder. Wizard face grins at you with a hint of madness. Then sits patiently waiting for your answer. I need to help you. It gave me a shield. Nice. He leaves. Okay. We either go up or to the right. I went up last time, so I'm gonna go to the right. Helpful
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it. A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
A challenge. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
Choose from these options.
Dang it. He says a few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw one blessing card. The card's token is now yours. Treasure picker.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
When the player chooses from multiple equipment or game cards, the choices available are increased by 1.
Take the token. It is yours.
Nice.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
Take it.
This
Must
game is
embark.
still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities.
The shop.
We have far to go as yet.
I'll approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. We definitely need food. For tinned food? Man, the prices are
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
a lot more, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, sweet. Just checking on everything. Making sure it's working. Do we go straight or do we turn to the left? The landlocked lubber.
We play for a token now.
The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smelled a kraken? What is a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and scents of the kraken. Afterwards, you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. Now he owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlos gestures to the empty, damp ribbon flea hole that he calls home. A ridden. See the B's and the D's.
Take your time if you like.
This card's token
I've
is
waited
now
long
yours.
enough.
Sweet. Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
Climb down to retrieve the weapon. It's not bad.
Ouch.
Ouch.
As pleases you. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Bandit attack. Group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. To dust. Oh gosh, that was the first time I got hit. I couldn't have gotten food. Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road.
You found a friendly traveler willing to let you ride in his wagon.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Goblin King's Halls 1.
Again, a token is at stake.
One night as you lie in the forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaims, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire, just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown latency, he concludes, given that the daughter and I were both drunk from excellent Dolison brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though. For now, it is time for revenge, he says, eagerly taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of 11 hairs to complete this magical device. Sure. Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind the bush, watching you. It's kind of creepy.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
As dust settles, you arrive in a small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? They went that way not an hour ago. You usually catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. The dealer draws 2 cards, monster cards.
Now we begin to raise the stakes.
Oh,
the arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
oh gosh. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying those bandits will trouble you no longer. They weren't bandits, a child explained. They worked for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute. Trust token is now yours. Do I get any food? I'm about to die.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there, aware from the adventures with night's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. You're staring into a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and is then generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a raucous choir for foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, we do have that here, a most distinguished adventure. No tower dry, a tale to insipid. I've never heard that word. Chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventure, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." There's a huge failure. And of course I got it. I take all the gold in your pockets. Pay the bard all your gold. My apologies, I mistook you for someone with a sense of adventure.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on? A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
When journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. So I'm gonna have 90. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. What? A good warrior always wears a helmet. You remember hours later when you awaken to find some of your supplies are missing.
Again, the stones tumble upon you. Oh dear.
Ah, my back. Yep, my unprotected head.
Food is crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
2 dust, boys, and a queen. Got it. I never realized my guy, like, he actually looks kind of cool. Do-do-do-do.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry.
The goblet
Still,
upgrades.
She fought well and bravely,
Stronger counterattacks,
which
increased
is all
stun.
I expect from my pawns and players. You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You've taken them from me in mere moments.
Nice. Jack of Plague. Nice.
Come, play again. Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
The rats.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Welcome to the wildcard update for Hand of Fate. They adds different fates, and you can select an order to change the way the game plays. Each fate provides different modifiers to play.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Jeez. Interesting. Let's look at this card he gave us.
You can always review your cards here. Here is all you have gained.
Oh, okay, I do know that card. We'll leave it. Mr. Lionel.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
It's kind of interesting that he remembers that I only do that for the shield. Stirs the bread tears leave before placing it carefully in his coat pocket. Seems satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. Manage the staff, it smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognize. Your blanket tucked comfortably around you.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands from her hair, as you wish, but be cautious, mortal. You have the taint of a goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. It is said the sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of Lady Luck's contrary nature. Farewell, mortal.
Well done. It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. I don't know, we almost got screwed over with the food. No, well, I'm sure you won't need the help of the gods where you're going. Farewell.
Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit. Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
I really need food. So.
A treasure chest. What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
Approach the treasure chest. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. The hall is silent as you move forward. Approach the treasure chest.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
But still intact. What treasure might it hold?
A choice. Select your desire.
I almost chose that one. That failure. After mining the heave, the locks give way and the spoils are yours. Dealer draws you 4 gain cards. This card's token is now yours. Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain +1 gold, no benefit if they were
I doubt things will end that way, mind you.
Nice. The Song of the White Minotaur.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Yes. Oh man. Pay the bard. Buy gold. Shows you all of the knowledge that he has gleaned about the White Minotaur. Card's token is now yours.
A horse is a fine companion.
We're gonna take the ride.
I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. Win this and claim my token.
You're traveling through a desert when the dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach the safety of some nearby hills, but before the storm hits you.
I am sorry. Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
So our difficulty is higher? It looks like. I'm assuming that's what the red dots are. Hello, salty boy. How you doing? Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws you 1 gain card. Yes, I needed food. How was your Thanksgiving? It was pretty good. I just got done with leftovers, actually. It was so good. How was your Thanksgiving? Indecent arrival. Looks like everything's on fire.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
You're minding your own business. It was so good. I haven't had dessert yet, but I'm sure I'll get it soon. You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in a protest, but it quickly is silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. We're gonna follow them. Follow the masked man outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. The leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles. So I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. God turns and drags away the young man, then torches burning mournful light into the distant one. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls from with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of them hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people as though they were his coffin bearers and already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. We're gonna stay hidden. You remain hidden from view, and you can only watch as the villager is thrown into the portal. It erupts with light and sound and then disappears completely. This assembled crowd bow their heads and return to town. We could have stopped it, but the White Council are great.
We play for a token.
One day, as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. That's a lot of people. Hand over a half-trick gold, stranger. For passing through the forest, the White Council demands it. We're gonna refuse it, so the White Council doesn't like armed ministries wandering through their land, the man says as his goon close in around you. Oh God. Oh God. Wait, how'd that hit me? Dang it. Ooh, right to the hip. I just we got those rings of healing. As you approach one of them, follow him, and he says, with some effort, you'll regret this. There will be consequences. He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure stand in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains.
Your prize.
Nice. Traveling healer. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Doo-doo. I'm not gonna pay for a healing. It's kind of dumb. Buy food.
down once more, seeking the heart of it all. Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
I can't. But we're going to have to go through this card, so...
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
It's 4 of Plague.
Plague by name and plague by nature, the rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Oh, their thing is killing me. Jeez. It was taking me a second for like realize. Besides, you search the bodies, find nothing. If there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen, pay someone to take care of it, perhaps.
Well then,
trail.
How will you deal with this?
The deal draws you 1 monster card. Great. Oh God. Oh gosh. Nice.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case.
The Stana Steigel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernest. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass the Crucible. The Crucible, you'll fight monsters for the entertainment of townspeople of Steigel. What will you do? You're led to the first arena. Choose your weapon opponent wisely. Yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you. Actually impressed that they chose people I chose to fight. Oh, okay. Got him. survived that round. Now do it again. The crowd awaits your decision. I really don't want to do plague. Good, strong. After surviving the crucible, you're paraded through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw a coin saying, you've made me a rich warrior. The dealer draws you 4 gold game cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yes. That's what I needed. 77 coins, too. It's crazy. Oh, I didn't even do that. Actually, we'll sell this.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
Hey.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The rat men have eaten all of our food. We're starving and we demand food. You try to ask them why they have no food and to explain why they have no reason to attack you. The hungry peasants surround you even as you try to speak. I got this food sack, somebody yells, dashing into the crowd. After a brief scuffle, nothing is left of your food supplies but a few scraps of torn material.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation. He awaits plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Dodge it. Oh God. Oh God. shit, I'm about to die. That was a close one. I almost didn't make that. I was getting stuck between him and the wall and him trying to hit me.
The queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. For slaughter, your reward.
For gaining the Elf's Maiden's hair, you receive Goblin King's Halls 2. For plundering your locked treasure chest, you receive draw 2 to select one to keep. Fool's Gold. For hearing the Song of the White Minotaur, you receive Hunting the Huntsman. Surviving the Desert Storm, receive Lost in the Desert. Sending out to the White Council's thugs, you receive White Council 3. Surviving arenas in the town of Stiegel, you receive
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Look at the cards you have earned. Now we have enough to begin a real game.
It's pretty cool.
Now we play. You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
We'll do one more story.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Great hatred for
In
you.
these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
It's a lot of cards. And a lot of bad cards too. Eesh.
You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Embertown Hero. Oh, am I just gonna say this dude again? Come across entered adventure. It was battered in blood. I don't remember. Tells you to combat recently. I didn't know what that was. We'll go right. Which grants you a friendly manner. See, I want to give him half my food, but that's
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventure," and we will share the spoils with you. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy. Then you are about to show them. Got him.
Faster is always better.
You're right. Let's try this one.
I was always a fan of being fleet of mind. You'll have to settle for being
Nice.
fleet of foot.
Sometimes he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. Put the ring away and invite later bury the fallen champion.
Here is your token.
Nice.
Well done. Head downwards, if you dare.
Stairs.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Wife's fury.
You are braver than I if you're willing to get involved in a marital dispute.
While traveling through a small town, you are accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there, you look like you can handle yourself. That my husband was supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals, drinking away all our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick. Now, here's someone with some sense. I would go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down. You find the woman's husband.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
You corner the woman's husband at the local tavern. He is busy playing a drinking game with his friends. I hear worse threats from my wife every day of the week, he scoffs. Well, what's the failure? Jesus, that's a lot of people. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I jumped, but got him. You return to the woman, bringing her battered husband with you. Just drop him on the corner and take what you want from the rubbish, she says, handing you a sack. The guard's soaked in tears. On every weapon,
A quick
ability,
flash of
usage, all
gold,
bandits are
and the
stunned for 2
bandits will
seconds.
forget themselves. I'm impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
Battle at
These places
Whatsup.
are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
A light draws you into the nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Oh god. Got him right in the dome.
More health to work with. Much good may do you.
Cave mouth. Next up, your journey takes you from a cave out of the feet of an opposing forest.
What brings you to play the game? Ha,
Treasure chest.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Hey.
Choose from these options.
I was taking straight luck with that one. After attempt to pry it up. After money, he the locks give. Great. Also great. Great again. Really good. But I'm about to lose it all, so. Or I can just spend it all. Hey. Let's see. I want to look at the items first before I start buying food.
Let the lizard men beware. Interesting choice. I'm sure you are grateful for that.
E. Do do do.
Again, a token is at stake.
You burst forth from the hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in. But now you gain the support. The leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance of where you just were, but with two very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. 4 of hell. Oh gosh. Domed him. After you destroy the last cell beast, the portal stirs back into life. You're lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex before being deposited back into the leafy forest you were just ejected from earlier. The card token is now yours. It's just going to be part 2 of whatever I just did. Forest escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Devil's Carnival.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the
One day,
true
just as
mysteries.
dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells comfort you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys past wonders and amazement, seeming almost dazed. There's something about this place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest. Forget even the path that brought you to this place. 50% chance. Yes. You drift along the various stalls and booths, stopping to look at whatever catches. Oh, what was that? A second. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, catches your eye. The mysteries carnival awaits you. Snap. You pass a stall that presents a wide variety of colored vials, elixirs, and potions for a sale. A young woman sees you. Juju, your interest and gestures to a bright green mixture, saying with a thick accent, "Care to taste it not cost gold." You take a sip of the liquid and suddenly decide to drink down the whole entire bottle. After a moment, you feel refreshed and full of energy. I know, the woman says, waving away your coin. "I say the price you pay, not gold. You pay later." The dealer draws your 1 max health card. What's she gonna take it back? He's just all feeling fit, but confused, and the woman's cryptic words, "What could the price be if not your gold?" Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of the forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. Day is just dawning. But which day? I can't. The B and the D look almost so similar. Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town long ago abandoned. Calling of the rat.
Our lives are often lived thus, are they not? Pushed back and forth by
All
the
lands of the
whims
kingdom
nobility
are
or
being
power.
overrun with ratmen. Merchants in many lands are attacked on the road and are any travelers such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but if I had just 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army to find their nests in colder numbers. I understand that contributing to the common good may be unfamiliar to your swords, but I urge you to return immediately if you change your mind.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Batting practice. Sneak up and kill him. Hey. We have a helmet, so I'm just gonna choose the armor.
Middle of the road in every way.
3 food. Another ambush.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
Do another sneaky.
Armor that gives you the proportional strength and power of a barbarian, which you are on closer examination. I'm sure your opponents will try their luck. Let's see how that pans out.
Dang.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No.
Ratman hunting.
A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I'm different. My powers are genuine.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. the rat people. Sleep in the forest.
Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been.
I should not be here. I fear that his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. Your feet is a bag of food. The dealer's draws you one food. Gain card. This card's token is now yours. Oops.
The token is yours. Let us see what you do with your newfound abilities.
Here, give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the restroom, and we'll finish this in a second. Yeah, give me 1 second. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright. Dang it. Hunting of the Huntsman.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and was seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blankets the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspicious loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Oh, God. Of course it was. Huge failure. You look down just in time to see the ground beneath you give way. You fall sharply into a dark pit.
Ha! Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
As you rise to your feet inside the pit, you hear a voice from above. How disappointing. Not only are you not the white minotaur I'm searching for, you're not any kind of minotaur. You're so careless for you to have fallen into my trap. I'd love to hang around, yet it appears that you spelunking has attracted some of the locals. The voice fades into the distance and is replaced by the not so stealthy sounds of large creatures approaching through the trees. It's $200 value.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I am pretty grateful. I'm thankful. Wink, wink. Dead King's Hall.
Crypt rubbing. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more
Boone,
dignified.
how you doing? Hope you're doing good. See an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
Jeez.
A choice. Select your desire.
You're a game developer? Really, I like any games, but yeah, roguelike games are pretty cool. Yes. You escape.
An expedition.
Forest escape. Next level. As you enter the forest, you're beset by bandits.
No king falls without a challenge.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Thank you. I mean, that video did pretty well. That's what. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm actually going to be doing like another video of that sort. I'm gonna be doing a towel video, but with those 3DO ears, basically the 3D ear looking microphone. So yeah, that's my plans, to bring back the towel video. It's a lot of people. Such a small space. Oh gosh. Oh god. I'll check out that link in a second. Oh gosh. I can't go anywhere. It's like too small of a space. Get in the back. Of course, I'll check it out. I'm always down to support people. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out though. I'm actually about to end the stream after this thing, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I have it downloaded, or downloading. Blah. I cannot speak today.
On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you.
This
He is prepared. Are you?
room. Goblin King's halls too.
Let
You can
us
ask for
take a
that here.
token on their foolishness.
Walking by a huge tree at the edge of a lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above. Excellent work, my lad, Mr. Lionel declares, citing the lock of 11 hair and leaping to the ground. Didn't have to break too many bones getting this, I trust. Never mind, but I don't know. He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hands. This bit turns like this. This knob pushes in there. Not sure what this fiddy bit here does. It's working, Lionel gasps with glee as the amulet begins to glow. By waving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard journey over hills and across rivers until finally you come to a trapdoor hidden by foliage under an ancient tree. Through the doorway you see a stone chamber and hear a variety of strange mechanical noises. There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when guarding their treasure, I'm sure I mentioned them earlier. Now get in there and steal 50 gold pieces for me. I'll hold your gold until you get out and meet you on the other side. Good luck. With a firm boot to your backside, Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. This is new. I've never seen something like this. pretty cool. Oh god! That was way faster than I thought I was going to. I think I'm stuck. We did it. So Boone, if you're still here, what's this game for? Like, is it just to sell, or you just trying to do it for fun, or what? Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before you ever realize he is there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. I thought I didn't see gold. I mean, besides what I got. That's cool. Fun fact, I actually took a video game design class in high school. And I actually hated it. Oh god. That'd be cool. I've never played that game, but I know what you're talking about though. I don't think that's enough gold. So I immediately greet you upon lifting the bag of gold before you realize he is there. He counts up. Not really, nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. I don't mess this up. Oof. Yeah, I took a video game design class and it made me figure out that coding was not for me. What the? We'll do it one more time because I have literally almost 50 and that's what he wants, I think. Plus these mazes are pretty easy. For the most part. It made me realize that video game design or video game art is something I want to be in, not video game design. Like the coding was boring / challenging to me. I have mad respect for anybody that does that. But it made me realize I want to do Photoshop and everything. Yeah. Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these later. For now, good work, my boy. Let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what? there's nothing I can even buy.
Though I admire his ilk,
Great.
I live by very different rules.
Choose your foe. Well, he's gonna make me fight these people regardless, so. Yeah. Of course. Once I choose the hardest people, he picks it, or he decides to let me do that. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's pretty cool because like this channel has gotten me to doing this YouTube stuff has gotten me to be able to be in a book, like my name or my nickname or Mr. Puppeteer's in a book out there. I've been able to get free glasses, which is what I'm wearing now, and then I've been able to play like 2 or 3 games now, like before like anybody else has, and that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's nice. Free stuff is always nice. Actually, I'm gonna go here since I have a lot of gold. Let's see what they have. Hopefully, they have a shield. I don't need food. I don't need that either. What do I have? Do I have I do have a chest plate. Okay.
Fire, in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Do. I bet you it's in this bottom one. The maiden. Wow. Ask for be blessed.
Useful.
I'm actually impressed by that card. King of Dust.
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
I like his hair. Whoa, what the heck? Ow. Oh. What? How'd I get hurt from that? Haha, idiot. Boom. I did it. King of Dust card. Got it like that.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them.
Ring of Justice. Going to the tavern to retrieve the woman's husband. I got the tavern wager. Exploring Brooktop Hill. I got gold. The altar. Underworld. Helping Mr. Lion on his quest. Got a lot of Jack of Scales. Ooh.
Come once more to the game.
Look at all those cards. I don't want to beat the game in one day. That'd be pretty silly. That's a fun game though. I like that game. Da, 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 da. All right. Where is this at? There it is. Oh, my back. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely play it. If you have like an email or something, I can, tell you about it if you want. Or if I just see you around. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. That was pretty fun. Played Hand of Fate all night, literally. And yeah, I'll definitely check out your game. I'm pretty excited. I love supporting people. And yeah, I will see all of you people next time. And stay awesome. Alrighty. Good night, guys.